You see that garland right there?
Do you know what that means?
It means it's holidays at Universal Orlando! We're at Universal Orlando today to see everything they have for the holidays. You're coming with us. If you can't come to the holidays at Universal, you should watch this video so that you know what they're like and can live vicariously through us. If you can come, you should watch this video so you know how to enjoy all of them. Our first stop is going to be Starbucks because Universal does have Starbucks locations and Starbucks has fun holiday drinks. In fact, in past years, there used to be exclusive annual pass holder Starbucks holiday drinks that I will mourn forever and ever. But today we are just getting holiday drinks for caffeine purposes to fuel our holiday cheer. All right, holiday coffee's acquired. We got our holiday Starbucks cups. Cheers. I got a chestnut praline latte, which is my favorite latte of the whole year, and I might get two today, and you can mind your business about it. What'd you get?
I got the white chocolate mocha latte hot. It is my favorite childhood. Like, it's not technically a holiday drink, but it feels very Christmas.
Yeah, and it's cold enough today.
Yeah, for a hot drink, it's keeping us warm, which is fabulous.
So 60-degree brisk holiday day, that's what we're in for today.
Yes.
We are going to be doing the holidays all over Universal Orlando Resort. Our first holiday offering at City Walk is the Starbucks holiday drinks, which you can also get at your local Starbucks, so really not a must. But our second offering is we are actually going to check out if they have brought back the holiday tree hunt. And we're going to head into the Universal Studios store to find out. All right, we are heading into the Universal Studios store past all the Wicked merch. Today's the Wicked day. Yeah. Universal Holidays runs from November 22nd to December 31st, and it does not require a separate ticket. You can just come to Universal Holidays if you have a ticket to the park. It is awesome. One of my favorite things to do around the holidays is come to Universal, and I cannot wait to do it today. But I'm hoping there's a holiday tree hunt we get to participate in. Should have come dressed like the Grinch and...
I would love to be Max, the dog.
The Grinch and Max.
Technically, that's our
We actually kind of have come dressed as the Grinch and Max. Wait a minute. All right, so no sign of the holiday tree hunt. Now, the holiday tree hunt is a Universal tradition, but it's not always easy to find, so we're going to keep an eye out today to see if they are actually doing it. Regardless of whether they are doing the hunt that has like a prize at the end, you will find a lot of themed trees around, and you should do the holiday tree hunt on your own. Basically, there are themed trees all around Universal, and you should keep an eye out for them because they look super, super neat. We're starting the day in perhaps what is one of the most exciting and anticipated parts of Universal Holiday, which is Grinchmas in Seuss Landing. Grinchmas is the holiday overlay of Seuss Landing, and it is pretty amazing because it even means the Who's are out. Hi! The Who's are out bringing holiday cheer. This is something that really only happens this time of year when you see the Who's out wandering, and they rule. They're so nice and fun. You really can't be hanging with the Who's. Now, we are going to do a lot of hanging out in Grinchmas, but we have one very important stop first, and that is to see the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular live show, which is a live show retelling of the story of the Grinch with music from Mannheim's Steamroller. It is a wonderful show, and it is starting very, very soon, so we're going to hop in there and then do some more exploring of Grinchmas. When you walk over to Grinchmas, you're going to see a lot of folks lined up. You might think, oh gosh, I'm not waiting forever for Grinchmas. Don't worry, it's just because it takes them a second to fill the theater in. So once they let you through that front area, you're good for Grinchmas, for the show that you walk past the sign for. So for us, that's 12:15, and we get to walk right into Grinchmas, easy peasy. And see the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular. Show, the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular. It's long, it's 30 minutes long, and it takes a bit to get in and out of, so it kind of takes up about an hour of your day, which is a long time. However, I still think worth doing for Universal Holidays because it's an awesome show. It's funny, it's sweet, it's heartwarming. There's a live dog.
There is a live dog, yes. It's unique, you can only do it during this time of year. So especially if you're here for the holidays, I'd say it's a must-do.
The holidays.
The holidays, right.
Another extremely fun holiday offering that they have at Islands of Adventure is the Grinch and Friends Character Breakfast. This is a character breakfast where, yes, you get to join the mean green one himself and the Who's for a morning feast with a sit-down meal of festive food and fun for everyone. This is $58.99 per adult and $32.99 per child, with reservations required at least 24 hours in advance by calling the number that you can see on the screen here. That's what these folks are lined up here outside of Circus McGurkus Cafe Stupendous are doing. They're here to do the Grinch and Friends character breakfast. If you want to meet the Grinch, that is a great way to do it because the Grinch is an extremely popular meet and greet, one that the line is often around an hour and a half, if not longer. So we're going to try a different trick to meet the Grinch today. Stay tuned to see what it is. But the Grinch and Friends character breakfast is a great option.
My antlers. It's windy.
Grinchmas does, of course, have some special Grinch merch, and you can buy Grinch merch year-round. It doesn't just have to be at Christmas, but they do typically expand the selection a bit around Christmas, and I've seen some pretty eye-catching stuff. Do I need this? Maybe. But the real main attraction, of course, during Grinchmas is meeting the Grinch himself. You can meet the Grinch at Honk Honkers, which is located right at the back of the land right here. As you can see, very long line to meet the Grinch right now. A trick is if you see that the line crosses the pathway to come over here by Moose Goose Juice Goose, you want to wait until a little bit later in the day. Now it just barely crosses over right now, but it's still listing at a 150-minute wait time. So we're gonna try this one out a little bit later. We're gonna try to get in line a minute before the park closes tonight to meet the Grinch, and hopefully we'll end up in an hour or less line. That's our goal, but that's why we'll be returning to Grinchmas, plus Grinchmas rocks at night. We're just following a bunch of who's.
Like paparazzi.
We're like who paparazzi. Hello! Happy holidays! You guys look so dapper and holiday fresh. Love it.
Are you ready for the holiday season?
Oh, so ready for the holiday season.
Have you written a note to Santa Claus?
Of course! Have you all written yours?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you going to ask Santa Claus for?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a new bicycle? Could be good. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to be a little subtle with what I want.
Sure.
I asked Santa Claus for a can of hoo hash.
Okay.
It is so yummy. Have you ever had hoo hash?
I have, and I love hoo hash.
Everyone loves hoo hash.
Yeah, that's
I can eat
true.
it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack time, second snack time, third snack time, after bed snack time,
Yeah.
morning snack time. I can have it
All the time.
So
All the
yummy.
time.
Oh, yummy.
It's the best. We found Cindy Lou and her parents.
And Cindy Lou, who had a little horse named Maximus, who's a good boy.
Oh, he's a good boy?
Yes, I got to pet him and everything.
Well, Cindy Lou's dad wants hoo hash for Christmas.
oh!
He wants a lot of hoo
He
hash
loves
for
his
Christmas.
hoo hash.
Me
We love
too.
a man that knows what he wants.
We love a man that knows what he wants. Catch me eating hoo hash in the next clip. For dessert, we got the Grinch sugar cookies, which have his little heart before it grows. This is a really good sugar cookie.
It's like perfectly buttery.
It's so good. So soft and like, look at the way it tears.
It's like moist almost.
Yeah, it's like soft and it's got the powdered sugar on it. This is such a good cookie.
And then this is like a little fudgy, a little bit of fudge and like a candy.
We also have this on an ice cream stick, but I love the cookie by itself, and it came with two.
The candy is cinnamon. It's a cinnamon heart.
Is it? I ate it really fast. All right, so we are actually now temporarily saying goodbye to Islands of Adventure. We're gonna finish our night back here to meet the Grinch and for some holidays in Hogsmeade over in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. But there's lots of fun to be had over at Universal Studios, so we are heading that way to catch some more holiday fun. Park hopping can be done two ways. You do have to have a 2-park ticket to be able to get into both parks in one day. But you can either do what we're doing and walk between the two gates. It is about a 5-minute walk from gate to gate. It is not very long. Or you can take the Hogwarts Express, which is a themed attraction that is very, very fun, but also can have a longer line. So if you are going to hop between the two parks, you do want to ride the Hogwarts Express. In the middle of the day, you can expect that line to be a bit long. You do need a park ticket to ride that ride at all. If you do really want to ride it, I recommend riding it earlier in the morning, because that's typically when the lines are the shortest. All right, we've made it over into Universal Studios. It is a little less Christmassy right when you walk in over here. Doesn't look like Minions Land has gotten too in on the Christmas fun. But there are lots of fun holiday offerings in this park that we are going to hunt down. And first we gotta find the Blues Brothers. Angie is distracted because she really wants to go in the Wicked store.
Yes!
Which we will, which is not, it's not a part of our holiday day, but we'll go in the Wicked store. Alphaba's green. Green is the holiday color.
I'm wearing pink,
And you're wearing pink.
Christmassy color.
Exactly.
And you're wearing
oh my gosh! Not only did we do the Grinch and Max, we also did Glinda and Elphaba. So New York is decked out for Christmas, as you can see. Right now we are catching the Blues Brothers show.
A full glass of eggnog, ate half a fruitcake. It's the holidays and we're wearing sunglasses.
Ho, 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 hit it! Santa called me at the factory.
I've got to get a hat like yours. I mean, my hat's cool, but yours is kind of cooler. Go buy it over at the tribute store? Yeah, I mean, I can do that. Go shell it out. Does that money come to your pockets? No. Are the acorns? Okay. I love it, Earl. All right, we met Earl the squirrel. Earl is a Universal exclusive character who was actually born at the special holiday tribute store.
Yes.
I just remember the Earl lore.
Yes.
There was an actual squirrel that lived in the Christmas tree. And they named it Earl. And that's where Earl the squirrel came from. And now he's a whole character. You can buy merch. You can meet Earl. He's awesome.
That makes me love him even more.
He also told us to go shell out money at the tribute store, and I think that kind of transparency is what I like to see in a
really
theme park
appreciate
character.
that.
Yeah. But we actually, right behind us, another holiday overlay of a classic show is starting. Marilyn and the Diamond Bellas is right behind us, and they do a little bit of a holiday spin.
Let's go.
Just quickly going to take a glance down the street in New York because we're actually going to head over to Diagon Alley, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, for some holiday fun there. But we've just seen a bunch of the Streetmosphere entertainment at Universal, and basically all the Streetmosphere gets a fun holiday overlay in some form or the other. We caught the Beat Builders show, we caught Marilyn and the Jingle Bellas. These shows happen all the time throughout the day. If you want specific times, you really want to see a specific show, you can find them in the Universal app on the day of your visit. But I also just recommend stopping and looking around when you hear loud music, because you're probably about to catch some really fun Streetmosphere performances. We've made a pit stop because the Beat Builders are here and they've got a holiday overlay too. And I highly recommend the Beat Builders. They're a percussion group. It's awesome. They drum on all this construction equipment and they rock. And as you can see, they have a Christmas tinsel drill on their on their truck, which is awesome. So we're gonna watch the Beat Builders before we head on to
a wrench as well.
Oh yeah. I was like, where are you looking? Yeah, this is cool. Look at the tree tied to the roof.
That is funny.
Yeah, so they're gonna get their drumming on.
Everybody's doing these things. Do that thing you gotta kick that Home Depot for. The rocket feel. Hey.
It was awesome.
It was amazing. Wow, they killed it.
They really did kill it. They have remixes to holiday songs. It's they're funny, they crack a lot of jokes. When they came out, they were like, oh, we got a problem, and they had a park map out, and they were like, this scaffolding's supposed to be over at Epic Universe, which did make me laugh. And then the holiday songs were so awesome.
They're so talented.
Now, at long last, we start our holidays in the Wizarding World. It's so pretty in here. We're not going to be in here at night today, but it's also amazing seeing this area at night. I particularly love that all the different garlands and things match the stores that they're around.
Yes, the knitting balls and the...
Yeah. You know, something tells me that dragon has acid reflux. I don't know what it is, but...
Get him some Pepto.
Yeah, an Alka-Seltzer. Or a oh, yeah. We're going to have to get her some Pepto. My favorite, actually, and I've never noticed this before, is this wreath above Nocturne Alley that's dead and spooky. There are 2 live shows that you can regularly catch in Diagon Alley. One is playing right now. It is the Tales of Beetle the Bard. This is my favorite of the Harry Potter shows at Universal. It is so amazing with the puppetry and the storytelling. If you see this one starting, or if you have time to carve it out in your day, I highly recommend seeing it, but it does not have a holiday overlay, so it's not on our list today. Our holiday activities in Diagon Alley include seeing Celestina Warbeck's Nothing Like a Holiday Spell. Celestina Warbeck, if you don't know, is Molly Weasley's favorite artist in the books and movies, and she performs live here in Diagon Alley pretty much every day with a holiday version for Universal Holidays. It is a very fun show, really talented singers, fun dancing. We're gonna catch it right here. Now, over in Hogsmeade, there is a show that we are not gonna catch today because we're gonna get back over there after it ends, but you can see B-roll from last year. The Frog Choir also has a holiday overlay where they sing songs with a Christmassy spin, which is also super fun. That's like the Frog Choir from the movies, where it's an a cappella group that toads actually sing along to. While you wait for the show to start, we did go ahead and grab a special holiday beverage here. This is the hot butterbeer. Now, this actually is now available year-round. You can get it year-round, yes. Some spots, some of the places will serve it. It pretty much has to be like one of the solid counters. If you get it at the carts, they don't have it. But the hot butterbeer year-round.
Because I thought it was only for the winter season.
Yep.
It was until recently.
Yes, last year is when they made it year-round. So now you can get it year-round, but obviously we're still thinking of it as a festive drink because it's cool enough during Universal Holidays to drink hot butterbeer. So here it is. It is the regular butterbeer, butterscotchy, has the foam on top.
Yeah, which is like bubbling. It's so interesting because of how hot the drink is.
Yep. This one often ties for me as my favorite butterbeer with the regular cold.
Because you don't like the frozen.
I don't
which
like
is
the
my
frozen.
favorite. I love the frozen butterbeer.
But the catch with this one for me is that if you don't drink it fast enough, the foam can get weird.
It already looks kind of weird to me.
It
bubbling.
It already looks kind of weird. It still like tastes okay, but it can get a little wonky. But I just chugged a second chestnut praline latte, so Angie's gonna drink the hot butterbeer.
She's like, here, you have it.
I was like, you want it? And she was like, sure.
I've only had a hot butterbeer once.
Okay.
Because it was cold enough to have it. It's like my least favorite. It is still good. Let's see. I was kind of scared that it would be really warm and weird, but no, the texture is fine. And it just tastes like a warm butterscotch latte without the coffee. It's just very, very good.
Yeah, very super sweet, delicious, and great for the holiday vibes, even if it is a year-round beverage. If you're watching a holiday show in the Wizarding World, you might want to drink a hot butterbeer.
Yes, it feels very festive because of the butterscotch caramel kind of flavor.
Yeah, it's kind of those are kind of Christmassy flavors just on their own. But bring out Celestina.
Bring out Celestina.
Bring out Celestina. How was Celestina?
Amazing. She is just so magical. The banshees are as well. They're like Hollywood glam.
Yeah.
Wizarding World glam.
And I think that, like, yeah, it's kind of like watching Marilyn and the Jingle Bellas, and then watching Celestina. It's like wizarding, like star. It's very fun.
Starlet.
Yeah. It also it snowed. Like snow fell in the middle of her show, which
It's magical. Like, I don't know. It's so
snowing in Diagon Alley, like. Anyway, that is such a fun show, especially with the Christmas overlay. Super cool. Basically, we're having like the dream holiday entertainment day. We're now headed to the tribute store, the holiday tribute store, because Earl the Squirrel told us that we had to go spend our money there. So I guess we're going to. I guess we're spending all our money there. You know, I don't make the rules. Earl the Squirrel does.
A squirrel controls her.
A squirrel control. Listen, I'm okay with it. Did you see his tail?
True.
Yeah.
Sold.
The tribute store's theme this year is a holiday pop-up book. So you get to go in. It is a holiday pop-up book. Very, very cool and super fun. You've got an Earl the Squirrel book launch and signing, which is fun. That's tomorrow. That's really cool. There's a new children's book on Earl the Squirrel. Now, the tribute stores at Universal are not just your standard merchandise montage, we move on. The tribute stores are an attraction in and of themselves. Even if you don't intend to buy any merch, you gotta walk through the tribute store. These are heavily themed stores that rotate throughout the year. They do a Mardi Gras one, they typically do a summer one. This year it was like a retro video store. They do a Halloween Horror Nights one and they do a holiday one. They are so neat. There's so many hidden details, original characters. My favorite original character from the tribute stores is Gurg the llama, who I love. But you can just look around. The theming's amazing. And they always do a thing where you can actually get your picture put up in a very creative way in the tribute store. I believe this time you get to be an ornament. So we're definitely heading over there to check out the amazing holiday merchandise as well as the amazing theming. We're gonna head in the tribute store and see what it's like to walk inside this holiday pop-up book.
Like a
we're
touch and
inside
feel
the
book.
we're inside the pop-up book and you can touch and feel Pygmy Puffer.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
Earl the Squirrel's a genius.
He built this with his own 2 paws. Oh my gosh, look at the projections on the Grinch book. It's like it's live. So cute. And just as cute, you can also pet the Grinch. Come on. I know you've been thinking, man, I wish I could pet the Grinch.
I have. How'd you know? Stop.
Very, very cute, and probably part of the reason this is all a pop-up book is that Earl the Squirrel now has his official children's book that tells the story of the real Earl the Squirrel, who was a squirrel who lived in the Universal Christmas tree, and according to the story that I have heard before this year, bit down on a strand of lights and caused the tree to go a bit wacky. So Earl has been kind of an underground favorite, getting more and more popular over the years. And now he's got his very own children's book, which I love. Yeah, so this year the way to get featured in the Christmas store, you will get added to an ornament on the tree.
I like this Halloween-y one.
Yeah, it's fun. You get to submit your own picture when you do this. Emma and I did it last year, so we actually have like a holiday postcard that has me and Emma on it. And when the tribute store closes, they mail you your tribute store thing. So you actually get to keep the physical thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like for the VHS Blockbuster store, people got to keep their VHS boxes.
VHSs?
It's really cool. It's expensive. I think it's around like $80, but it's cool.
Really good keeps.
I love the
Universal.
Universal Holiday Parade merch with like the Macy's balloon and Earl. The tribute store also always has a bakery case with themed goods, and I did get an eggnog macaron that we're gonna try. There are a bunch more books in the very last room. So Harry Potter has its own room, Grinch has its own room, and Earl the Squirrel has its own room. And then you've got this room that has a little Nutcracker section, which I love the little Rat King Nutcracker. There's a little Minions pop-up section, a little Hello Kitty pop-up section, and just some classic holiday merchandise as you head to the registers to check out. High school marching band. No, it's just a high school marching band. Okay, not technically holiday, but also new to Universal right now is the Wicked Experience, where you can meet Glinda and Elphaba and take photos with them. And then also you can see recreations of a lot of the outfits from the film. Pretty much everything in here is a recreation, but Elphaba's pajamas are actually the real pajamas that Cynthia Erivo wore in the film. There's also a lot of Wicked merchandise you can purchase through here, and it's just a wonderfully themed space. Now, this has been open for a few days at the time that we're in here, and if you want to make sure that you are always catching up with the newest updates in Disney World, you'll want to follow us on social media, because we were actually in here prior to it opening and shared all of that on our blog, AllEars.net, as well as our social media. We are now going to grab our spot for the parade. You don't typically need to super stake out Universal parades. They have really long parade routes. The parade starts in 25 minutes, so we've got a bit before. And you can see that the streets are lined. It is the first day for this parade, however. So this is going to be one of the very popular days. They have a couple reserved viewing areas. There's one for Universal Visa card members. There's also a reserved area for pass holders. But honestly, there's plenty of spaces to watch the parade from on the side of the street. You just might want to arrive a bit early. What makes the Universal Holiday Parade so special is, for one, it's included in your park ticket. You can just come see the holiday parade. You do not have to pay for an extended hours event or anything like that. You just get a special parade just by being in Universal. This is the Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's. Yes, for real, this parade actually has real, larger-than-life Macy's balloons that float through the park. That does mean it is a little more sensitive to the weather, so higher wind, higher rain days, you may not get to see this parade. but it's really, really neat to see the actual Macy's balloons floating through Universal. Plus, you'll see some of your favorite characters like DreamWorks characters like Shrek, woo, and Minions. Sorry, Angie, there will be Minions. I found out that Angie hates Minions.
I do not like
She said that's her one personality trait.
I just don't like Minions. That's all you need to know me.
I got this cute little holiday eggnog macaron in the tribute store. I wanted to try an eggnog macaron and that's why. But also it's Christmas colors, yeah.
Do you like eggnog?
It does taste like eggnog. The sandwich crackers are a little bit too crunchy, as you can tell
It's
by
like
the...
very crumbly, which is
very
odd
crumbly,
for a
which isn't right for a
macaron.
macaron. I think it's been sitting for a while. But the eggnog flavor is really good in there. It's a fun small treat. It was under $5, you know. Oh my gosh, they don't have a holiday tree hunt this year. They have Earl's March of the Nutcrackers, where you find these themed nutcrackers around. That explains it. I was like, I'm seeing so many nutcrackers. Look at this creature from the Black Lagoon nutcracker. How neat is that? So of course you can seek out all the nutcrackers on your own and just keep an eye out for them and have fun spotting them. But if you like, you can also purchase the March of the Nutcrackers map, which you can use the map to locate each one and help solve a little puzzle. And you do get an ornament when you purchase this. So what you're really paying for is the ornament prize and the map. But you also do free and just seek out the nutcrackers. That's so cool. It's been trees in the past years. I love that it's nutcrackers. So Earl's March of the Nutcrackers, basically if you buy it, it's $14.91 after tax, and you get this little map which has all the locations of the nutcrackers all around Universal. I've been seeing these all day, but I couldn't figure out what they are because I was looking for a tree hunt. It was a nutcracker hunt all along. And basically as you go, you can solve this little puzzle, which is super cute. And they make it super easy. You don't actually have to return anywhere to get your prize. You actually get your prize when you get the map, because that is what you're paying for, really. You're fun. And then also your prize, which is this ornament, Earl's March of the Nutcrackers, Universal Studios. So glad I found this. This is one of my favorite things. And the nutcrackers have seemed so cool. Universal Holiday Parade with Macy's. Such a beautiful parade. Really just like warms my heart to watch
I
that
felt
one.
like I was literally inside of a heartwarming Christmas movie.
It does feel like you're inside a heartwarming Christmas movie. I love the giant balloons. My favorite one is of course the donkey dragon baby.
I thought it would be Gingy.
I like the donkey dragon baby better.
Okay. My least favorite was the big minion.
yeah, I'm not surprised. But we love that parade. It is a long parade. It probably was actively going by us for about 25, if not 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So very, very long parade, but totally worth it. The balloons are so cool. It's fun to see the characters.
The performers are also incredible.
The performers.
We love what they're doing.
Yes, with the dancing and everything. It's so much fun. So you definitely gotta see the parade. We have 1 hour until the park closes. Universal parks do close earlier. We're trying to make our way over to catch the special holiday show on Hogwarts Castle. Woo! And still making time to meet the Grinch. Egan getting his line 1 minute before the park closes. If it's hopefully still open. And if not, we'll just have to make Sage pretend to be the Grinch to us later. We are just passing through Grinchmas and Seuss Landing right now on our way to catch the light show on Hogwarts Castle and get some holidays in Hogsmeade vibes going. But you can see that Grinchmas is pretty amazing at night, which is why hopefully if our shorter Grinch line plan works, it also gives the opportunity of being back here when the lights are all lit up. Okay, we have now made it back to Hogsmeade. We are finishing the night with some holidays in Hogsmeade, and the holidays are very beautiful in this side of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, especially at night with all the lit up garland. This is a perfect place to come to the end of our holiday festivities. We will be catching the Magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle, which is a projection light show on the castle. Now, if some of the fun we've had today like strikes your fancy, but you don't want all the stress of trying to catch everything, you could consider doing the upcharged Universal Holiday Tour, which starts at $79.99. It gets you a lot of the things we've seen today. You get time with the Grinch, you get reserved show seating, lots of food, and even an after-hours showing of the show we're about to see right now. And don't forget, if you're staying at the Universal Hotel, they have fun holiday celebrations over there too. Now, if you want to view the show, you do need to stay to the right when you are in the Wizarding World. And just a warning, if you're coming from the Jurassic Park area, they will kind of route you down and around because these shows absolutely do fill up, but they run pretty continuously from dusk to park close. If you miss one show, hang out in the area and catch the next one. But it looks like our timing is pretty darn good for us to catch a show coming up soon from a pretty good view. Oh my gosh, it's literally starting right now. The timing could not be better. Okay, we just saw the show and it rocked.
So breathtaking.
It was so beautiful. I've seen it before, but it was really, really spectacular.
It just truly felt so magical.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss for words.
It's the perfect length too. It's only about 7 minutes long, and it's really easy to see as long as you arrive like 5-ish minutes in advance to get a good spot because it's so high up. That was one of my favorite parts of today, probably.
I would agree. I just think it's also the perfect way to wrap up your holiday here.
Would agree. Would agree. All right, our Grinch plan did not work. The Grinch is at capacity. It was at capacity when we walked by earlier, which was about an hour before park close. So I would want to be in line at least 2 hours before park close to get in line for the Grinch. And you're still going to wait a really long time because these folks, that means, have been in line for longer than that.
Yeah.
Grinch is a very tough meet and greet to do. Luckily, we have footage where you can meet and greet with the Grinch, and Angie and I have a pretty good backup plan as well. So we're just gonna pop in here real quick. Wow, what a long wait it was to meet you, Mr. Grinch.
We've been looking forward to it.
Yes,
all day.
I'm the Grinch that stole Christmas. What do you want?
Well, that's not very nice.
Are you holding me?
I like your dog.
Max, attack the ginger immediately.
Don't say that about Max.
Your giggling sounds like a garbage disposal in heat.
You're so green.
Put me down.
Pretty incredible day at Universal Holiday today for us. So much to see. If you have any questions about Universal Holiday, ask them in the comments. Let us know what else you want to see here at Universal. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And now, go check out our scavenger hunt here at Universal.
Yes.
Or a Game Master. Or a Yelp review video.
Or anything else.
Or me talking about Epic Universe. Go watch that one. That's a really good video. Bye.
Bye.
And happy hula days.
Happy hula days.
Happy hula days.
Woo! Da hula days. Da hula days.